Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, like this video. Also leave your opinions in the comment section below. Refinery MD remanded in Kuje over alleged 35 million naira, $35 million fraud. The managing director of Atlantic International Refinery and Petrochemical Limited, Akintoye, was remanded in the Kuje Correctional Center on Monday, December 23, 2024, following his arraignment by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, on allegations of a $35 million fraud. Akintoye appeared before Justice Emeka Inwite of the Federal High Court Abuja on charges of money laundering and contract fraud. The EFCC in a statement alleged that Akintoye fraudulently secured $35 million from the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, NCDMB, for the construction of a 2,000 barrel per day refinery, jetty, gas plant and other facilities at the Brass Free Trade Zone in Bayelsa State. According to the EFCC's X, formerly known as Twitter handle, he allegedly received the funds through the account of Atlantic International Refinery and Petrochemical Limited and funneled the money into four of his companies: Platform Capital Investment Partners, Depot Midstream Company Limited, Pissant Afrique Dynamic Limited, Adamantine Petrochemical and Refinery Limited, Bureau de Change Outlets. During the hearing, EFCC counsel Ekele Iheanacho detailed the 4 counts filed against Akintoye, emphasizing his alleged misuse of the funds. One of the charges read that you, Akintoye, and Platform Capital Investment Partners Limited, between December 2020 and February 2021, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, indirectly retained the sum of $16 million, being part of the funds dishonestly converted from the money paid by the NCDMB to Atlantic International Refinery and Petrochemical Investment as Petrochemical Limited as investment, knowing the said sum constituted proceeds of unlawful activity, therefore committing an offence contrary to Section 15, subsection 2D of the Money Laundering Prohibition Act 2011 as amended by Act No. 1 of 2012 and punishable under Section 15, subsection 3 of the same Act. Akintoye pleaded not guilty to all charges. Following this, the EFCC's counsel requested the count to remand him in a correctional facility and sought a trial date. The defendant's counsel, Emmanuel Esadio, applied for bail, stating that a formal application had been submitted to the prosecution. Justice Nwete, however, emphasized the need for the prosecution to respond, citing the legal requirement of a 48-hour notice before a bail application is heard. Justice is tripartite to the accused, the defendant and the society. I cannot shut out the prosecution. They must be heard, Justice Nwete stated. Esadio requested that his client remained in EFCC custody, citing health concerns and the need for easy access to legal counsel. However, Iheanacho opposed this, arguing that the EFCC lacked adequate facilities and raising concerns about Akintoye's trustworthiness. The defendant cannot be trusted. He has shown tendencies that suggest he might commit another crime. Additionally, there is no medical evidence before the court to support claims of his ill health, Iheanacho said. The judge ruled in favor of remanding Akintoye at the Kuje Correctional Center and adjourned the case to December 31, 2024 for a hearing on the bail application. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. What do you all think of this? Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment from Adebayo Shobanjo says, we need to see the political thief in prison. My brother, I support you fully. I support you fully. We need to see political thief, politicians, ex-governors, who has finished their tenure and have been investigated for corruption, actually go to prison. We do not only want to hear about it and at the end of the day, the case will dissolve into thin air, and that is it. We want to actually see them go to prison. Olivia says, every average Yoruba man is born criminal. So believe it or not, they are all criminals no matter their status. Wow. Look at tribalistic. Look at this tribalistic person. Ajayi Adebayo says, I just hope this is not a wider crackdown on those who dare to challenge the status quo in the oil industry. Dangote marginally survived because of his clout. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. What do you think of this? Because how do you get money approved, to your company to the sum of $16 million? $16 million in Naira. Do you know how much that is? You got that money approved, to build refinery. These are the people that just, keep destroying our country. It's not only about politicians. It's just not about politicians alone. These are some of the people that we are talking about that keep destroying this country, denigrating this country daily. How do you get this kind of approval? And then you diverted the funds. Instead of you to actually use this money to build a refinery, this refinery will supply crude oil or petroleum products, to Nigerians for use. At least it will ease this importing of petrol and this hike in petrol price. At least it will ease the stress for us. And you ended up, diverting the funds to other source. Diverting the source to other companies that you have. It's just not fair. Later she will now start shouting politician, Tinubu. It's not just Tinubu. It's just not Tinubu. It's the average Nigerian. It's just the mindset that, because we do not actually see politicians pay for the atrocities that they have committed in the society. A lot of people have this perception, or should I say this notion that, it's normal to steal money. It is normal to divert funds, that you can also do it and go scot-free. But they forget, say, head wey Taye bring come earth. It's not the same head that Kehinde bring. Even twins, their destiny is different. You all, thank you very much for always listening and watching. This is where I'm going to drop the curtain for now. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.